Hi, this is Jonathan. This is the Harley Benton Dullahan AT24 TBK. thinking that lately I've been like reviewing stuff like dismantled guitars, like the silent guitar, the Yamaha silent guitar with the, you had to like install the body, and then you have the overhead from Journey, where the neck just pops off. And now I got this without the neck. This is the Duallahan headless guitar. This is a lovely piece of equipment. I remember when Steinberg, first came out with the headless guitar, and everybody like Daryl Strumer, he was using it in Genesis as well as with Phil Collins, and even if I'm not mistaken, even Alan Holdsworth got into the bandwagon. But I never had an interest in headless guitars all through the years. But when Harley Benton came up with this, I was kind of intrigued because not only is it affordable, but it looks great, and on closer inspection, all the hardware, it's really something. It's quite clever the way they put this thing together, and nice. Okay, let's go through the appointment. This is a maple neck, bolt-on maple neck. The body is mahogany with a maple veneer. It has ebony fretboard with a tusk nut. These are stainless steel jumbo frets, and the fret radius is 13 inches, and the nut width is about 42 mm. These are the Roswell HAF and Eco 5 pickups. The way they configure this is with a 5-way switch, which is really interesting. And I'm going to read out to you what sort of configuration this has, because it gets a bit confusing. Of course, the neck, you have the neck, and then you have the humbucker parallel. The neck is of course humbucker, and then you have the second position with the humbucker parallel. Then you have the neck and the bridge humbucker together. Now this one is really interesting. This one you have the single coil of the back and the neck together, and then you have the bridge humbucker. Interesting. No split coil, nothing. This is just straight volume with a tone. Of course, the tuning is done right here. Intonation is all done with a Allen key, and it gets a bit tricky if you had to have a bit of patience to get your intonation done right. And of course, the interesting in how you can set your string height. This is without a saddle. The saddle is actually up. The strings are actually resting on top of a screw. So it's really interesting. You gotta look at it in close up, which I will give you a close up of this. And you probably have to spend a bit of time setting this up. Guitar came in pretty well set up, except for the intonation, so I had to kind of twinkle with it. I got it right. It's after a while you just kind of get a hang of it. Yeah. I haven't changed the strings yet, so I don't know how the process is. But Benedict of Thomann actually have a couple of videos about this, of how to set up the guitar and how to change the strings. So you might want to check them out if you're interested in this guitar. And I had to rely on his videos to kind of like know what in the world is going on with the setup. So yeah, the videos are really helpful. Cool. So the 13-inch fret radius is comfortable. The neck is like a slim C. Yeah, really nice. How does it sound? Okay, I'm not a big fan of the HAF series of the Roswell pickups, but for this guitar it kind of worked. Surprisingly, it kind of worked in this guitar. Guitar lacks a bit of the low ends, but you can always compensate it with the amps or with whatever setups you have. I actually played this through a Fender Twin reverb emulation in my Line 6 Helix native, so it came up pretty nice. And as far as distortion is concerned, the bridge pickup, it does the trick. It gives you a real full sounding humbucker sound. And now the bridge pickup is really great for distortion, nice and creamy. It sings. Yeah, you put it in the solo mode, it sings. Cool. I have to kind of like get used to the fact that there's no neck. So for a while I was like playing one fret up, one whole key up. It's like, dude, this is not. Oh, okay. So I had to kind of adjust my perspective on this side of my eyes when I'm looking at it, side glancing. I got to kind of like, okay. So this is where the end of the fretboard is. Interesting guitar, and I'm kind of liking it. Yeah. So tell me, what do you think about this Duallahan? Not really expensive. It's really, really affordable. So I'm gonna put a price down. I want to thank Harley Benton for passing me this guitar for this review. So I hope you enjoy this video. If you do, give me a thumbs up and please join this channel and be part of the wonderful patrons to support this channel. Right? And in the meantime, you guys stay safe. Right? Practice social distancing, wear a mask. I'll be swamped with work, so I might not be coming up with too much videos in the near future. But then again, you know, who knows? So you take care. God bless. Ciao.